Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is Aubrey, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to share my home fragrance empties, and I just want to put this out here before I get going that tomorrow I have a very exciting video that I'm going to put out. So if any of you guys have been watching my year to clear, I spent last week organizing my wax, particularly not like I store all my wax by vendor, but I decided to take it a step further and break it out by year. So yeah, that's coming tomorrow. I am not done. I'm getting close, but I have a space issue, and I do have, I guess, some questions to ask you guys in that video tomorrow. So with that being said, let's just get started. So I don't have a lot. We'll go through like the empties first, and then we'll talk about some wax that I have that's kind of part of that project that I'm going to talk about tomorrow. So the first thing that we got through is Bright Cider Life hand soap from Scentsy, and this is Spice Harvest Cider, Pumpkin, and Red Apples. And you guys, this scent is so good. I found this in my stash and I was like jumping for joy because I didn't think I had wax or anything. And to me, it is like the most perfect fall scent because it's got the pumpkin and the apples. So I'm sad that I don't have any more, but I'm not, if that makes sense. Because, you know, I'm getting through some stuff. So that was the only thing that I had from Scentsy this past week. So now we'll move on to vendor. So this is the first grouping that I'm going to go through. It's stuff that I like finished completely. So this was gifted to me from my friend Di, who's here on YouTube. And this is Sassy Girl Aroma Sugar Fix, which is blueberry, cotton candy, bubblegum, and Skittles. You guys, this was so good. It was so sweet. We had to do it on a day that my husband was not home because he doesn't care for the super sweet scents. And here comes my dog. She's freaking out. Ray, it is okay. Ray, stop. It's okay. It's just the neighbor. It's just the neighbor. Okay? It's okay. Okay, you need to go over there so I can finish this video. Go lay down. Go lay down. She's all wet, crazy. In fact, and this one for 2 days. And it's funny because the first day we had it in, my son and I were home. I'm going to turn off the TV because my dog turned on the TV by herself. I'm sorry. You guys, this video is like the story of my life right now, just all over the place. So anyways, the first day we had this going, it was so good. And my son and I were just absolutely loving it. And then my husband came home and he was like, ugh, what's that smell? So of course I turned it off, and then I waited until the next day when he had stuff going and he wasn't going to be at home, and we finished it. So thank you, Di, for sharing this with me. I absolutely loved it. Okay, the next thing that we got through, and I think I got this, I'm not sure who I got this from. I want to say it was Summer Michelle. This is from Sassy Girl Aroma. It's Christmas cookies at Walt's. You guys, the writing on this is teeny tiny. So it's sugar, butter, vanilla, pineapple, orange, strawberry, cotton candy, lemonade, and whipped cream. Once again, so good. This kind of actually gave me Fruit Loop vibes. It was so good, and it went all day. This was once again another scent that my husband was like, oh, what is that? So I sparingly, you know, melted it when he wasn't home, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Then we did from Rustic Diva Design. This is Mojito. So this was really light. This was a couple of years old. So I think it was just because I didn't melt it for a really long time. This was uncooled, still super strong, like smells straight up like a mojito. But when I melted it, like, I don't want to say that it was like you couldn't smell it, because you can definitely smell it. It would be, I would say like it was like on the 5-ish range if you were going from like 0 to 10. And maybe that's just because it's more of a summer scent, and I feel like summer scents just tend to be a little bit lighter, whereas the, you know, the winter scents, the Christmas scents they're just heavier. So unfortunately, Rustic Diva Design is no longer going to be pouring wax. So it's a bummer. It's sad to see all these vendors closing up shop. It's sad. Then we did from Britta's Creepy Treasures, the Skeleton Key. This is sandalwood, blue sugar, berry waffle cone, and cotton candy frosting. Super good. The most prominent scent in here for me was that berry waffle cone, and this went all day for me. And you know, Britta's Sassy Girl Aroma, I can put those in any warmer in my house and they will perform. Unfortunately, Rustic Diva Design, her wax is a little bit harder, so I do have to use a tea light for her wax. And then now we are going to kind of go into the next section. So you guys, I have a lot of wax. And I know that if I don't start getting through some of my older wax, it's just not going to perform anymore. And it's interesting because all of this wax, I think, is from 2022. So, you know, we're encroaching on the 2-year, 3-year mark. So I've definitely got to get through this wax. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling the wax that's from 2022 and I'm melting it. And if it still has scent to it, then I'm just gonna pass it on, because I don't want to spend all this time trying to get through wax from 2022 that only lasts for like 4 hours. And that's the problem is, you know, like for example, the Melt Stash, which I have right here. When I use her wax, like right when I get it, it'll go all day in any warmer for me. But now that, you know, I've let it sit for a while, it's, number one, it's requiring tea light, so it's got to have like that higher heat to perform, and it only lasts for 4 hours. So I did reach out to a few people in the wax community, and my friend Diane Latour, I always say her last name is so hard to say, has a friend who could use this wax, will appreciate it. And so I'm gonna, over the next month, I'm gonna gather a box and just send it to her so that she can enjoy some of this wax and I can start getting it out of my stash and moving on to stuff that's maybe gonna perform all day. And like I said, we'll talk more about this in my video tomorrow, because I definitely want some feedback from you guys on how to manage this process, because I'm not 100% sure what direction I want to go in, or even how to go about this process. I just know that I want to get this massive collection downsized. So this first scent that I did was Cranberry Woods, and this is from the Melt Stash. And like I said, it was a very pretty cranberry scent. Like just cranberry. I mean, I don't want to say just cranberry, because it did have like a hint of like tree note in it. And I think that's why she calls it Cranberry Woods. But it only, like I said, it only lasted for about 4 hours, and I had to put it in a tea light. So I just saved this little piece, and I'm going to pass it along so someone else can experience the scent and enjoy it. The next one I did was Sweater Weather from the Melt Stash. Sweater Weather is one of my favorite scents. I love this from Rose Girls. I love this from the Melt Stash. I love this from Bath and Body Works. Like, I haven't come across a Sweater Weather that has not performed for me. So, but like I said, it's from August of 2022. I ended up having to put it in a tea light, and it went for like 4 hours. So once again, it's just something that I'm gonna pass along and let somebody else experience. Then, well, I should stick with the Melt Stash since I'm on it. The next one is Pumpkin Crunch Cake, and this one is also from August of 22. And this was really good. I really, really enjoyed this. This is kind of like a cinnamon, like a cinnamon pumpkin bread type of scent, and it's really good. And I remember melting this like last year, and it was super strong, went all day. So like I said, it's getting to that point where it's old. So I'm gonna pass it along before it completely loses all of its scent and someone else can enjoy it. The next one that we have, so this one I got in the round robin that I participated in last year. And this is Poor Man's Pudding from Super Tarts. This is cinnamon bread pudding, sugar cookie dough, nutmeg, and vanilla cream. So I just don't think I'm a bread pudding fan in wax. Like, I like the taste of it, but the scent just does not mingle well with my nose. So I'm going to pass this one along and let them appreciate it and enjoy it. Hopefully they enjoy it. And then the last one that I have here, I believe I bought this in a D-stash from Summer Michelle. This is Midnight Lace from Rose Girls. This is bergamot, lavender moss, sandalwood, and vanilla lace. You guys, this is amazing. Like, Summer has the best nose when it comes to lavender. And like, my soul is telling me, do not give this away. Keep this for yourself. But when I bought the D-stash from Summer, there was a ton of lavender in there. And like I said, I am just not going to be able to get through it before it's not good any longer. And this performed all day. It probably could have gone 2 days because there was still scent in this, at the end of the first day, but it was like definitely a little bit lighter. Had I maybe had this in my bedroom, I could have stretched this out for 2 days. But this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is such a, like, you get that bergamot and you get the, I'm not sure, like vanilla. It's just, oh my God, it's so good. And because it has kind of like that mossy, it's lavender moss. So it's definitely more of like a herbal, earthy lavender scent. But yeah, I'm gonna pass this one along so that the person receiving this is going to be super pleasantly surprised, not only by the scent, but the performance. And you know, I'm sending this person, I don't want to say garbage wax, because it's not garbage. It still performs. It just only has like a 4-hour life to it. Whereas this, probably 16, maybe 24, 30 hours. So yeah, I just want to put something special and amazing in that package for this person. So that's it, guys. That is everything that I got through this past week. I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with me. I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like this type of content, please subscribe to the channel. And like I said, tomorrow's video is going to be a fun one. You guys are going to get to see my whole entire wax collection in a partially organized state and a partially not so organized state. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful evening, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.